Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do today's channel about do I have a niche? Because I know you guys saw our previous video and it was all about the event decorating, but the previous videos before that were all about cooking and baking. And I just wanted to address that because YouTube is all about having a niche, having a focus point. What is your YouTube channel going to focus on? And I will be completely honest with you guys. I do not have a niche, okay? It's so hard for me to pick a niche. And that's just because I think the teacher in me just wants to do everything. And so currently I am focused in our venue, which is located in Pasadena, Texas, Dazzling Beauty Parties. And I'm focused in that because it requires more of my time. So currently I spend a lot of time there. I decorate, I make balloon garlands, I do everything at the venue. But then also, for example, this weekend, I am booked with desserts and cakes. We have a quinceañera coming up. So there's weekends where my focus is more into baking and being creative with the baking and not so much being creative in the venue. And then there's weekends where my husband and I have to work in our construction business, whether it be checking on the construction, whether it be cleaning the house that's completed, whether it be like, okay, I gotta go and pick out fixtures or pick out flooring or things like that. And so there's seasons, and I love how my boss put this, and he's like, you're just experiencing different seasons of life. And I honestly feel like that is correct. Every month it feels like a different season, whether I'm focused on the venue, whether I'm focused on baking, I'm focused in the construction business. And then I'm also a full-time teacher, which I focus here too. And we work the stock market. I love watching the stock market and reading the news and what's going on. And so there's seasons that I am very focused on what's going on in the stock because there's money involved, right? So I honestly feel like I don't have a niche. I don't have a one thing I do. I do a lot of everything, and they're all businesses, and thankfully they're all profitable. And that is where I feel like a lot of us have a hard time kind of picking a niche, because it's like, well, everything is good, everything. I feel like there's people that might want to know about the stock market and learn about that. And then there's others who might want to learn about baking. We've been in the baking industry for 9 years, so we are very knowledgeable of that. I have a venue for the past 3 years. We've been doing our construction business for the past 4 or 5 years. So everything that we've been doing, we've done it for more than 3 years, right? So I feel like we are pretty knowledgeable in every aspect. Of course, there's always curveballs thrown at you, right? Like anything. And you're kind of like, oh, didn't know about that. But overall, I feel like we are very good, my husband and I, in a lot of different things. Even him he like does his own little small business, and hopefully one day he's able to share about that on our channel. But he does amazing in his small business too that he does. And so I think that is why it's so hard for me to just pick one niche and one thing to talk about in our channel, because it's just, I love doing everything and I'm always doing everything. So it's not like I'm always focused on one thing. I only do event decorating. No, that's hard for me. It's not the only one thing that I do. And everything I do, I love. So long story short, I do not have a niche for this channel. I hope you guys follow along, and maybe with your comments, your views and everything, I'll find what's more interesting to you guys. But as of now, our channel is called Event Decor by Liza because that's my season of life where most of my focus is at. And we'll see, maybe some videos will be about baking, and some will be about the stock market, and some will be at our construction and things like that, and bring you guys along and see what you enjoy to hear about and what you want to grow. I feel like, honestly, I do this YouTube channel to help you guys grow in your personal dreams, and let you know that you can do it. There's so many things out there. I've always wanted to grow, and not just financially, but I've always thought I don't want my children to struggle with me when I'm elderly. And so I want to be able to financially be okay and not have them struggle with me and my husband. And so that is our main focus, my main focus financially. And I hope one day we are there. But to get there, it's very clear to me that I have to work. And I will honestly work in anything. I was telling my students this the other day, and I'm like, if somebody comes and tells me, hey, can you help us clean this? And we'll pay you $150 to clean for the next 8 hours. And I have, well, first, if I didn't have, my children, I would jump on it. I'd be like, yeah, that's not how much I usually get paid, but it's extra income, it's extra money. I'm down for it. Let's go. And I honestly feel like that is how we've been able to grow financially all of these years, because both my husband and I are not the type of people that are like, oh no, I get paid $40 an hour. And so if I'm not going to get paid $40 an hour, then I'm not going to do the job. That's not us. We're like, I usually get paid $40 an hour, but today there's no work, there's no overtime. So if you pay me $20 an hour, I'm gonna go for it. Because my grandfather used to say this one quote in Spanish, but it summarizes on, my mom used to ask him this question, and it was like, Dad, why do you go and sell this? Like, you're only making $10. My grandfather used to sell cheese and peppers and things that he would bring over from Mexico back in the days, and he would resell it here in the United States, in Houston. And my mother used to tell him, well, yeah, Dad, you only made $10 on this, but you were there all day, and you only got $5 for this, and da-da-da. And my grandfather would tell her, those are $10 I didn't have before. And it has always stuck with me. And I think with my husband being raised in Mexico, he's always had to hustle. He used to sell mangoes, these they're called bolis, but it's kind of like Kool-Aid in a bag, frozen, and kids eat it, kind of like on a Ziploc bag. He used to sell those outside of his school. And so he's always been a hustler. And I feel like my family, from my grandfather, we've always also been hustlers, right? So anything you tell us, we're up for it, right? And I feel like that has been one of the reasons we've started everything. We started with Galley's Goodies as a bakery. It grew, it was profitable, it is profitable. And then, we opened up our venue, we started our construction. Actually, before our venue, we started our construction. And it's just been a roller coaster of emotions and of learning. And I feel like I enjoy speaking about it, speaking about what have we done to get here, because I wish somebody would have spoken to me when I was younger about all of these things, about being financially smart, about credit and income and interest rates and all of these things. Like my students and I teach 9th grade, we talk about this all the time, and they're like, what is that? What is interest rate? How does that work? And in their economics class and their business class, they don't really learn about that. And I'm like, these are important things that we have to learn about in today's society, in today's world. Like, you guys need to know, what does credit mean? How does it work? How do you how do you start a business? What do I need to start a business? All of this is so important. And so anyways, I kind of just sidetracked and blabbered on, but to make the long story short, I do not have a niche for our YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it and see how it goes and see what you guys would love to hear and learn about. Comment below, let me know, like, what are your interests? What are you, anything that I can offer that you would like to learn about, I would appreciate. And maybe in the future we do have a niche in our YouTube channel. As of now, it'll stay as Event Decor by Lisa, and just that will be our title for now. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned with me. I hope this video brought some type of knowledge for you guys, but I really appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see each other soon. Bye.